RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by St. Peter's Hardware and Rental, the best products, service, and expert advice. Mallory Sports, where your sports world begins. Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place. First Mid-America Credit Union. New name, same great credit union. Jack Schmidt Chevrolet. If you don't know where to get the best auto deals, then you don't know Jack Schmidt. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Quality Buick, GMC, Cadillac. Serving the Riverbend for 52 years. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All your protection under one roof. Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend.
And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to softball at Alton High School. It's the Lady Redbirds today against the Roxana Shells with a sunny, cool, windy, at least breezy afternoon here to start the week with Louis Korak. Brent Berkland here with you as we get ready for some Riverbend girls softball today. Lots of red here, Louis. It's the Shells and the Redbirds.
Wait a minute. Did you just say cool?
Cool.
Cool.
We'll say chilly to start. We're not going to go
cold.
We're not going to go cold yet. It's going to be an hour or so away.
The heck we're not.
The Redbirds here at home, and it will be the Alton High Redbirds with a record of 3-0. All their games have been at home so far against the Roxana Shells, who are 0-2, and these two teams had some games postponed over the weekend. What a shocker for the weekend with the rain and snow, and it'll be back tomorrow, wouldn't you know?
Remind me, didn't we have about 6-7 inches of snow here the other day? And I'm looking around, I don't see any more, but it was supposedly here, right?
Well, Missouri got a lot more than Illinois, but still, it was here, and it's gone with a blink of an eye.
How about leave for good?
Forever.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
6-8 months, whatever, but we're ready to go here, and in the circle it is the senior Haley Wazinski for Alton High, pitching to Paige Pleister, and we're about ready to get underway here with the wind blowing into the batter's face here. And it is a cool wind for sure. Ground ball to short, off the shortstop's glove, and safe at first is Pleister as the ball was hit right at the freshman Longo, and she could not make the play.
Well, right off the bat, that's a play you have to handle. It's a nice one-hopper, just a step to the left, and first miscue, first pitch right off the bat here. We got to get into the baseball softball mode here. I got to correct me if I say rebound or jump shot or anything like that during the telecast or the broadcast here.
That will happen, I'm sure, as we switch from the winter season to the spring season, and there's a bunt attempt, and she bunts through it, does Casey Tyler, the second baseman for the Shells, and strike one on the Roxana number 2 hitter. Second baseman Casey Tyler bats right-handed against Wazinski, the right-handed pitcher for Alton High. Brings another in, and it's a strike on the outside edge, 0-2 now.
Short and maybe a shade off the plate, but close enough to take a swing at. I think this is the type of weather where the umpires may expand the strike zone for the pitcher. What do you think?
I think so, too. They're going to get a little chilly as well. There's a pitch low and away, ball one. Ashley Myers, catcher, on deck. Abby Ravel hits cleanup, and then the pitcher, Emily Atkinson for Roxana, batting 5th.
Right now, my hands don't believe you when you said cool earlier.
Just can't feel them, that's all. There's a foul ball back to the screen, and Tyler stays alive at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wazinski starting, and she has been in the lineup since she was a freshman, a senior now, and there's a few seniors for Alton High, but they also play some freshmen here at the varsity level. Here's the next, swinging a ground ball back to Wazinski. She'll go to second, out there, and they'll get the lead runners. The shortstop, Longo, was covering, and Longo made that error a moment ago. She is a freshman. Haley Longo at short, and there's one out.
Yeah, a little bit of, you're going to get some of that, maybe some early season miscommunication, both second and short converging on the bag, but I guess the way Dan Carter sees it, the play was made. You cut down the lead runner, and there's one out in the inning.
Right-handed batter now, Ashley Myers, the catcher, lines one into left center. That's a base hit. Solid shot to left, brought right back in. And it's first and second, one out. And remember the catcher for the past couple of years, Katie Pearson, well, she has graduated, and Myers taking over.
Boy, and didn't waste any time. That's 2 out of 3 batters now that have gone up swinging at the first pitch. That was a solid shot in the left center field, the first hit of the game, and it puts 2 runners on. With only 1 out, cleanup hitter Revelle steps in.
Abby, right-handed hitter, takes a strike, and she's one of the young players that's been in the lineup in the past and takes a strike here. It's 0-1. Right-handed pitcher, right-handed batter. Haley Wazinski, 2. The cleanup hitter, Revelle, and it's a changeup, and it's a strike, a beauty. Strike 2.
Right on the outside corner again, and Wazinski may have found herself a little bit of a sweet spot now, knowing that she can go off the plate there.
2 strikes and nothing here. 1 out, 2 on for the Shells. They have something going here in the top of the first. Low and away for a ball, and it's 1-2. Again, the pitcher waits on deck for Roxana Atkinson. Then the bottom half of the order, Sam Foss in center, Kendra Warren, the first baseman, Katie Lay, the right fielder, and Alyssa Payne, the left fielder, rounds out the lineup for head coach Charlotte Mathis. Popped into short right here, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Falls in front of the right fielder. The runners had to hold to make sure it was going to get down, and it did. Bases loaded on another hit.
Yeah, that pitch was fisted out there, and you're right. They couldn't really advance one way or the other, didn't know if it should break back to the bag, and both runners did, not knowing if that ball was going to be caught, but that landed in that Bermuda Triangle in the right field out there. Past first and second, and in front of right field, and the Shells right off the bat have something going here in the first inning.
Now Emily Atkinson, the pitcher, hits one into left. It's a base hit. A run scores for the Shells, and the merry-go-round stops with the bases loaded. 1-0 Roxana.
Well, one thing you've noticed right off the bat about this Roxana team is their bats have really come alive here in this first inning, and I know this is our first opportunity to see them, but another aggressive swing, first pitch swinging, 3rd out of 5th batters so far. They attacked the first pitch. RBI single. Atkinson helps herself.
That'll bring in Sam Foss, the center fielder, takes inside off the plate. Another right-handed batter, ball 1. RBI single for the pitcher Atkinson, and that is 3 hits in a row. The inning started with an error. We're in the top of the first, and it's 1-0 Shells. Change up, swing, and a miss.
Well, you'd hate to see Roxana waste this opportunity. You've got the 1 run, but you'd hate to see them leave these runners out there. Wazinski got her work cut out for her here, but no doubt can get through it.
Ball below the knees here now, and it's 2-1 with the bottom 3 in the order waiting in the wings here after the number 6 hitter, Foss. Again, head coach Charlotte Mathis down at third, back with the softball program. Swing and a looping liner gets by the first baseman. Gibbs will then step on the bag, throws to second, and safe there. A run scores. And the play, an out registered at first base, but a run scores. 2 on, 2 out, 2-0.
Oh, it's a fielder's choice. RBI for Foss. It goes 3 unassisted. And regardless, even if they record that out, I believe, doesn't that work that way? Even if they record the out at second base, the run still scored.
Right.
So it would have counted.
I think you're right, yep. It's 2-0 here. First inning as Foss and Atkinson get RBIs.
Don't make me get out the baseball and softball rule book this early.
Another right-handed batter here. Wazinski brings it in, and it is a strike to the tall first baseman, Kendra Warren, from the right side. And quickly, 2 strikes here with 2 on, 2 out. Shells with 2 in. They're in the third base dugout here at Alton High. Alton in the first base home dugout. Up and away from Haley Wazinski, and it's ball 1. Plenty of first pitch swinging, as Louie mentioned earlier. And 2-0 Shells, first inning. Change up, swing and a miss, and a strikeout ends the top of the first, but not before the Shells get 2. They leave 2, and after a half inning, Roxana 2, Alton High coming up to the plate. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
There's a long pass. It looks like it's going to be overthrown. Oh, the receiver dashes under the ball and makes the catch. Touchdown!
Where did he get that extra burst of speed? That off-season training really paid off.
Alton Memorial Hospital's Human Motion Institute Sports Performance helps athletes maximize their potential and improve their game. With sports performance training, you'll leap higher, run faster, and throw farther. Learn more at altonmemorialhospital.org. Human Motion Institute Sports Performance, building better athletes.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Welcome back to the ballpark. Roxana and Alton High. Bottom of the first inning here. And it's 2-0. The Shells lead the Redbirds. The Redbirds have some work cut out for them already here playing at home. And they trail 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the first. Wazinski, Ryan, and Gibbs, followed by the catcher Mayer batting cleanup.
Can we wager that there won't be any home runs hit today since the wind's pelting us in the face?
In from center field, more like left center field now, and whipping straight in.
And we're sitting behind home plate, so that kind of gives you an idea of where the wind is coming from.
Atkinson brings it in, ground ball to the right side. Second baseman scoops and throws to first, and that's an out. Casey Tyler retiring. Wazinski, one down.
Solid hit ball. Tyler ranges to her right, couple steps. Makes the easy out. Put out at first. Ryan will step to the dish, the third baseman.
Now the 4 senior starters, 2 of them are at the top of the order, actually 3 because Taylor Gibbs on deck, but Haley Wazinski, Gibbs a senior, and Lindsey Ryan a senior, along with Kristen Hartman. Hartman Davis will bat 7th and play right field today. Another senior, softball player for the Redbirds. A ball from Atkinson, and it's 1-1. Right-handed pitcher for Roxana. Right-handed batter, Lindsey Ryan, takes high for a ball. Again, Taylor Gibbs waits on deck. Coach Dan Carter, in his 12th year, the varsity coach here at Alton High for softball. Swing and a miss, and he gave up the varsity volleyball head coaching job so he could coach softball at the middle school in the fall, and he did that this year. 8th graders, and those are now freshmen. Pretty good players the last couple of years coming out of the middle school. There's a swing and a miss by Ryan. Strikeout, 2 down.
And the last 2 pitches both up and in. A little bit of heat behind both deliveries. Ryan comes up empty-handed. Each pitcher with a strikeout now. Alton, though, nobody on, 2 down. Gibbs, the number 3 hitter.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1, Taylor Gibbs, right-handed batter. Two up, 2 down for the Redbirds here, and Atkinson trying to get them 3 in a row, but this one shot into right center field. It's going to go out of here. A line drive to right center field, and it leaves the yard, and there it is, a home run, but it was a line shot that didn't get up in the wind at all, but it's a homer to right center field.
And like I said, how many home runs will be hit today?
There's one.
I can't believe. I thought that thing had no chance of getting out of here. I thought, boy, my eyes must be deceiving me. I thought that maybe got down to the bottom of the fence and maybe went under it, but I guess not.
A home run to right center field. Right over the Riverbender camera there in right center field, I guess. Or
Did
at
it
least
knock it out, Danny G?
close to it. It was close to that tripod. And here's freshman catcher Alina Mayer. She hit a towering home run already early this season to left center field here at this ballpark. And again, freshman catcher. Doing a great job of catching Wazinski and the freshman Morgan Butler already. There's ball one.
I'm looking out there and I'm still amazed that ball got over the fence.
A line shot, and it had some carry, obviously.
Oh, it was a rope, no doubt about it. I'm thinking, ground rule double of some sorts, maybe, just a double against a fence. I didn't. Again, when you're getting old, you're getting old, right? You know that, especially today, right?
Right, today, yes.
Today.
Well, the scoreboard says 2-2, but it's a 2-1 game. Roxana on top. And there's a strike to Mayer. Should be followed by Morgan Butler, another freshman, and then freshman shortstop, Haley Longo.
So can I tell everybody I'm wishing you a happy birthday today?
Thank you very much.
50, is that right?
Not quite 50, no. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Well, I was just going to say,
mid-40s.
You look like the temperature. You look like a young 50.
Thank you. Mid-40s like the temperature. We'll get a temperature, official temperature reading here in a moment. The wind blowing in from center. It's 2-2 with 2 outs. Swinging a ground ball to third and under the third baseman's glove into left field. Ravel was there just to her left. Now the ball gets away on the infield, and Mayer will take an extra base. She's at second with 2 down, and here comes Butler.
That error on the throw-in puts a runner in scoring position. The tying run at second base now with 2 outs. A base hit could tie this game up, and see, that's called premonition. They put that second run up there because they believe they're going to go ahead and just get it.
I got you. 2-1 score, and the pitch to Butler is upstairs, ball 1. Left fielder and pitcher 2 in her freshman year.
Who's running the scoreboard, Dan Carter or what?
He would if he could down there.
Has he got a clicker over there?
Clicker, clicker. Up high for another ball. Cold hands on the diamond today for these girls, softball players. Butler.
I'm trying to keep my cold hands in my pockets.
The pitcher, Emily Atkinson, brings it to Morgan Butler, swinging a foul off to the right.
A couple hard hit balls here today. I didn't think we'd have a whole lot of hard hit balls, but especially with the temperature down. Pitchers usually dominate in this kind of weather, but that's not the case here today. At least in this first inning anyway.
Upstairs to Butler again, and Longo on deck, and she may end up batting too this inning. These 3 freshmen in the middle of the order, catcher, left fielder, and shortstop.
Yeah, this all started with nobody on and 2 outs.
Line drive, base hit into right field. It's going to get to the fence, and that'll tie the game at 2. Butler is headed to second with an RBI stand-up double in the first inning. It is 2-2.
Well, you take the pitch where it's delivered to you, and it was off the plate, and instead of trying to pull it to the left side, good piece of hitting there by Butler, just goes with it the other way. Nice solid stroke in the right center field, and she does, in fact, deliver the tying run home and knot this game up at 2s. They just trade places. Now the go-ahead run at second base.
Longo will take a strike. She's the number 6 hitter for Coach Dan Carter in Alton High. Strike 1. Wears number 9 on her red jersey. Left-handed batter for the first time today, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as she runs up the batter's box. 0-2. RBIs for Gibbs on the home run, and Butler here in the first inning have tied the game. Atkinson and Foss with RBIs for Roxana in the first inning. Outside off the plate for a ball. Hartman waits on deck. Then the designated hitter, Palin, another freshman. Gutierrez, the number 9 hitter today, playing center field. Another freshman. There's a tap to the right side. Second baseman Tyler flips to first. And that's the end of the inning on the ground out to second base. But after one inning here at Alton High, 2-2 score. Redbirds and Shells in girls softball. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is fair.
Everybody's saying buy American, but not me. I just want you to come drive American. Come out today and see for yourself. No one has a more impressive selection of vehicles than Ford. Whether it's a Focus, Fusion, Escape, Edge, F-150, or any other Ford product, no one can beat Ford's quality. Not Toyota, not Honda, not anybody.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years, just off Route 3 or Highway 67 in Alton, or at RobertsMotors.com.
Bottom of the orders for both of these teams now as we move to the second inning, because they each had some good first innings. Roxana sent 6 to the plate, actually 7 to the plate. Alton sending 6 batters to the plate. And after one inning here at Alton High for girls Riverbend softball, it's a 2-2 game. Louis Korak and Brent Berkland back with you, and Roxana will send Lay, Payne, and Pleister to the plate against Wazinski here. And both of these pitchers looking for a shutdown inning. Atkinson couldn't get it. Now we'll see if Wazinski does after her team tied the game. There's a shot back to the circle. Lay grounds out. Wazinski throws to first.
Boy, if Haley doesn't make a backhanded stab on that, I think that's going to head up the middle. And once again, first pitch swinging. Now, that's 4 out of 8 batters that have done so. And Charlotte Mathis has got her batters aggressive here in the early part of this game. Wondering if this has been a trend in their third game.
A lot of young players, a lot of players that have seen some varsity time too, like Pleister, Ravel, and Atkinson. Here's another from Wazinski. Ground ball to the right side. Fritz throws to first, high and safe as it popped out of the glove of Gibbs. Tried to keep her toe on the bag, couldn't do that either, and 1 on, 1 out.
Well, you can see right off the bat it was just a high throw, not expecting that, and Taylor's a tall girl over there and tried to make a play, but right off the heel of her glove and could not hang on. The second error of the game for the Redbirds.
Line drive to right center field. Right fielder plays it on a hop. Hartman gets it back in. Runners at first and second as Paige Pleister, the leadoff hitter, is on base again, this time with a hit.
She's seen 2 pitches in the game. 1 for 2, has been on base both times. That time taking a ball in the right center field for the 4th hit already for the Shells, and they've had an abundance of runners here in the early portion of this game.
Here's the pitch, low and in for a ball to Casey Tyler, ball 1. Roxana with another rally here. They scored 2 in the first and left 2 on base. And here in the top of the second inning, they're at it again with 2 on, 1 out. Redbirds have made an error in each inning in the field. Change-up is high. Probably couldn't get a grip on that one in this cold weather. It's 2-0.
Did you bring the hot chocolate, or?
We need something for sure. By 6 o'clock for sure.
By 5.
Tyler at the plate and the pitch. It's a strike called. Wazinski to Tyler, strike 1. 2-1.
0 for 1, reached on a fielder's choice and scored the first run of this game.
Casey Tyler waits in the pitch. Change up, low and away, and it's now 3-1 with Lindsey Ryan way in at third and Taylor Gibbs in at first. Two seniors at the corners and senior in the circle too, Haley Wazinski.
And you got 3 and 4 on deck, so you don't want to walk. Issue a walk here and load the bases.
Ground ball tapped toward the circle. Wazinski throws to first, low, but scooped there by Gibbs. Out. 2 on, 2 out. Runners move up.
Might want to help your first baseman out here if you're the Redbird infielders. That's another tough play for Gibbs to make over there at first, but this time she's able to do so on the short hop. Records the out. Runners move up. First base open. Now second and third, 2 outs. Myers to the dish. 1 for 1, singled and scored in the first.
Here's the pitch. It's a strike to the catcher, Ashley Myers. Strike 1.
She was a first pitch swinger in that first inning.
Lady Shells 0-2 on the year. Lost to Calhoun and CM last week. Change up, strike called. It's 0-2.
Got an opportunity to get out of the inning now. If you're Wazinski, you want to shut the door here.
Wazinski looks in, gets a sign from freshman catcher Alina Mayer. It's low and in for a ball as she wasted one. 1-2. Second and third for the Shells. 2 on, 2 out in the second inning. Swing and a fly ball. Short center. Gonna drop. It's a base hit. 2 runs will score, and the Shells lead by 2 again, 4-2.
Well, in the air, comes back to bite Alton. The inning should have been over, and another, just an inside-out swing there, and just falls in between a trio that could not get to the ball. Wasn't the hardest hit ball, but it certainly was effective in a big 2-out, 2 RBI single for Myers, who's now got a couple of RBIs, a couple of hits, and she scored a run.
Now Abby Ravel, the cleanup hitter, steps in for Roxana. They've got 2 in the first, 2 in the second. Lead 4-2, and this one a strike. Inside corner to Ravel. Atkinson waits on deck. Top of the second inning here, live at Alton High School. Wazinski fires it in there with another strike. It's 0-2.
Ravel singled. Also, Roxana went single, single, single with their 3, 4, and 5 hitters in the first inning.
Another pitch. Off the plate for a ball, just outside, 1-2. Ravel digs back in, third baseman for the Shells, batting cleanup. Right-hander to right-hander, change up, swing, and a miss. Off the plate outside, and had her fishing for that one, but the Shells get 2 more in the second inning and lead again by 2. Roxana, 4-2 over Alton High. Middle of the second inning. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
You'll find it at Mallory's. Mallory's Sporting Goods in Wood River. Your high school gear and sportswear? It's at Mallory's. Athletic equipment for the little tykes? You'll find it at Mallory's. How about team gear and uniforms? Or personalized gear and specialty equipment? It's at Mallory's too. You'll find it all at Mallory's Sporting Goods, just minutes from your school off of 255, right next to the Walmart complex on Vaughn Road in Wood River. Since 1947, St. Peter's Hardware and Rental has been helping you get the job done right. When planning a do-it-yourself project, party, or event, turn to St. Peter's for what you need to make it successful. St. Peter's carries brand-name tools like DeWalt, Bosch, and Milwaukee. Quality True Value paints backed by a lifetime warranty, and everything else you need from gadgets to grills. Shop in-store or shop online. St. Peter's Hardware and Rental, the best products, service, and expert advice.
Bottom of the second inning, it's Hartman, Davis, followed by Palin and Gutierrez, the bottom three in the batting order here for Coach Dan Carter. 4-2, Roxana taking another two-run lead here in middle of the second inning.
What do you see up there in the top of the first? A 2.
2.
Bottom of the first?
2.
And top of the second?
2.
You see a trend here?
Twos are wild, and pitch is wild high. Ball 1. Another senior for Alton, Hartman at the dish. Right-handed batter. Right-handed pitcher, Emily Atkinson, taps it foul. Does Hartman. And again, the pitcher looks for a shutdown inning, given another two-run lead, 4-2. Nobody's been able to hold the other team yet. We're only in the bottom of the second inning, but 4-2. Roxana high for a ball again. 30-minute ball game so far. We're in the 4 o'clock hour as we continue in the sunshine. 46 degrees, and it's high for a ball again.
We need to ask DC if he got this enjoyable weather in the fall, too.
Probably better than this. Middle school softball. There's a tap down the first baseline. First baseman flips it to Tyler, the second baseman, covering, and that is 1 out.
Need a little better contact than that on a 3-1 count. Just a little dribbler up the first base line. Pretty easy play there to make for Warren.
Now it's another freshman, Amanda Palin, from the left side, and Palin takes a strike. She bats for Taylor Fritz, second baseman. Strike 1 to Palin. Number 8 hitter. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss, low and away there. On deck, the center fielder, Kayla Gutierrez. She plays today for the junior Shelby Dudley's a fine center fielder, but has a shoulder injury and in street clothes here, not playing today. Dudley in center. There's a ball low and away, and it's 2-1. Right-handed pitcher, left-handed batter here, Palin. It's a strike called. And that's the end of that at-bat. Strike 3, 2 strikeouts for Atkinson in the game.
On the outside corner to the left-handed bat. Running away. 2 up, 2 down once again, but Atkinson was in this position in the bottom of the first, and next thing you know, Alton was scoring 2 runs.
There's a tap foul. Third base side. Strike 1 to the number 9 hitter, Gutierrez. Where's number 7? JV game going on down behind us, down the hill. Roxana and Alton. Strike 1 pitch, swinging a ground ball to first. Warren has it. She'll step on the bag, and that's the end of the second inning for Alton. And after 2 at Alton High, it's Roxana 4, Alton 2. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
At Jack Schmidt Chevrolet in Wood River, we make car buying a breeze. A member of our sales team will assist you in selecting the perfect new or GM certified pre-owned vehicle, and we back it up with our guaranteed price policy. Our commitment to you continues after the sale with genuine Goodwrench service. So if you don't know where to get the best deal on quality vehicles and service,
you don't know Jack Schmidt
in Wood River, Illinois.
Yeah!
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
Back live at Alton High School with Louis Korak, Brent Birkeland here as we go to the top of the third. Shells back to the plate. Atkinson, Foss, and Warren to bat against Haley Wazinski here in the third inning. Shells with 2 in the first, 2 in the second. They lead Alton 4-2. The Redbirds got 2 in the first to tie it up at 2-2, but Roxana took the lead right back. And that's where we stand in the third inning now. Pitcher Emily Atkinson waits at the dish. First pitch of the third inning is a fair ball down the third base line and into the left field corner it goes. Butler, the left fielder, will chase it down, but it's a stand-up double for the pitcher Atkinson.
Well, it was a hard-hit ball, and not really much of a chance there for Ryan. I mean, she tried to get a glove on that and playing in front of the bag. The reason that turns out to be a double is because she did get a piece of that ball. If she misses that ball, I think it goes by. I think it goes on the left side of this bag, and it probably would have been a foul ball. But since she did get a piece of it in fair territory, it turns into a double. Shells once again have a good inning going here, trying to expand on a 4-2 lead.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher, it looks like. Charlotte Mathis going to send Nicole Westfall out there. It looks like number 13. Westfall will run for Atkinson after the double. And here's Sam Foss now. Atkinson 2 for 2, just like the catcher Myers now. Second base, Westfall. And we'll see if Foss can move the runner up to third base. She's going to bunt, and it is foul, third base side. Strike one.
Foss reached on a fielder's choice. RBI in the first inning. It's offense for Roxana. I like it. Not too bad. They're aggressive, and they go after good pitches. Don't take too many of them.
Here's the next, way high for a ball. She was going to bunt again, and now it's 1-1 with nobody out. Shells looking to score for the third inning in a row.
I'm still getting used to you saying Charlotte Mathis. It's good to see her back. I really liked her.
She was coach for many, many years, 10 years or more as the head coach, and coached her daughter, of course, Dylan Mathis. There's a bunt in the air, and Taylor Gibbs diving play makes the catch. Nobody covering second. The runner was at third. Now they throw to second, but not in time. Not in time, and we have 1 on, 1 out.
Well, nobody near the second base bag, or that would have been an easy double play, but that's a long run there for Westfall. She gets into third, not knowing what's going on. You got to go on a full sprint to get back to second base. She does so. So all that turns into 3 unassisted. Runner still at second.
There's a shot to second. Fritz has it, throws to first, out. Now the runner takes third. 2 down in the top of the third for the Shells.
Well, I imagine if that would have been a runner at third and 1 out, that Dan Carter would have pulled his infield in. So I don't know if that would have scored the run there or not. That ball was hit pretty sharp on a 1-hop. The runner does move up now, and at second with 2 outs. Lay steps up, chance for a 2-out RBI.
Strike on the outside corner. Strike called. It's 0-1. She's 0 for 1 with a ground out to the pitcher. And that is Haley Wazinski, the senior right-hander. Gets the sign from Alina Mayer. Pitch. Ground ball up the middle, shortstop to her left. Nice play, Longo throws her out at first. What a play around the bag there. Longo, the shortstop, making that play and saving another run. Roxana, no runs there in the third. They still lead here at Alton High, though, 4-2. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money too. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer more than savings accounts, checking accounts, money markets, loans, and IRAs. They also offer a Visa Platinum Card, which rewards their members with low rates, no annual fees, no hidden fees, no balance transfer fees, built-in safety features to protect your card from fraud, and a reward program which rewards you for every purchase you make. Apply today for a First Mid-America Credit Union Visa Platinum Card at www.1stmidamerica.org.
Top of the order here in the bottom of the third, Wazinski, Ryan, and Gibbs for the Alton Redbirds. Girls softball today, and Redbirds and Shells battling here. Back and forth. And Atkinson throws ball one to Wazinski.
Say that correct. Girls softball today in football weather.
Football weather. Down and in for a ball to Wazinski again. She's 0 for 1 with a ground out.
Shouldn't they ban baseball and softball under 40 degrees? Or does that need to be under 50 degrees?
There's a strike called, and it's 2-1. Well, Dan Carter says we have a tarp. We're going to play if it's 40 or more.
Knowing him, we're going to play if it's 20 or less.
30 or more. Here's the next swing and a miss, and they're in jeopardy tomorrow of losing their first Southwestern Conference game to the weather. They're supposed to open up against Granite, both baseball and softball, and
he'd put a dome over this field if he could.
If he could. Ball 3. It's a full count at 3-2 to the leadoff hitter.
Well, it worked down in Tampa, didn't it? Tropicana.
True. Lindsey Ryan waits on deck, then Taylor Gibbs. Again, the three seniors start for Alton here in the batting order, and there is ball 4, and a good start for the Redbirds, trailing 4-2.
It's our first walk of the game, isn't it?
Yes.
And they got the top of the order up here, so a chance to dent into that scoreboard and maybe pull within a run, tie it up, take a lead. Leadoff walk usually always spells trouble for the defense.
There's a strike call. More in baseball than softball, but still, it's trouble. Strike 1 to Lindsey Ryan. Right-handed batter waits here, and pitch, swing, and a pop foul over the Alton first base dugout there. And that'll be 0-2 now.
Oh, thank you. Here comes the sun again.
a little sunshine to keep it at 45 degrees.
Felt like it dropped about 10 degrees behind that cloud there.
Wind still blowing straight in from center, and there's a foul ball back to the screen. Roxana's defense. Myers the catcher, Atkinson the pitcher. Warren at first, Tyler at second, Pleister at short, Ravel at third base, and Payne in left, Foss in center, Lay in right. Another pitch, check swing, strike 3 called as Ryan is punched out on strikes, 1 down.
For the second time in the game, and that's the third for Atkinson here. And it came at an opportune time, but now you have to deal with Gibbs, Mayer, Butler. All three have hits, and Charlotte Mathis knows what she's doing. She's going to come out and talk to her pitcher, because Gibbs, 1 for 1 with that BB of a home run in the right center field the first time up.
Well, Charlotte Mathis has a meeting with Atkinson in the circle, and Coach Dan Carter talking to his first base coach, Carrie Capel, and they're going to have a courtesy runner at first, it looks like. So they'll change things up at first base and bring in Dominique Thomas, number 3. Also, Taylor Gibbs is ready to roll in the batter's box from the right side after that home run the opposite way to right center field. A line drive that got out of here quickly. And just over the fence, too. That was in the first inning. We're now in the bottom of the third inning. The pitch. Low and away, ball one. Mayer, the freshman catcher, will be next. Low and away for a ball again.
Get the feeling that there may be pitching around Taylor here.
Could be very, very careful anyway. Pitcher carefully, please. And this one bounces in, and the runner to second base as it goes back to the screen. A wild one makes it 3-0.
Well, I think it's a no-brainer now. The base is open, you put her on. And you deal with Mayer, but, and again, the two on-deck hitters, both dangerous.
Outside, ball four, and there it is. Another walk, 2 in this inning after a strikeout in between. It's 1 out, 2 on for the Redbirds.
So we call that an intentional walk? Is that
true?
Right?
Yes. Here's the freshman, Mayer. Had a hit to left last time up. One out, the pitch on the way. There's a strike. It's 0-1. Alton 3-0 on the season. Again, scheduled to play Granite City tomorrow, weather permitting, to open the Southwestern Conference. Here's the next. High for a ball.
Remind me again, weren't we wearing shorts and T-shirt and it was 82 degrees last week?
More than once, too. 70s, 80s.
I just wanted somebody else to remind me that I wasn't.
A couple different shots of that weather we have had already. And this one is up and away off the plate. Ball 2. Butler will be next. She had an RBI double in the first. She was also loosening up in the bullpen just a couple minutes ago. There's a strike called, and it's 2-2 to Mayer.
I think she'd like to have that one back because right down the chute that one went, and you could just see the little grin on her face. She missed a golden opportunity there.
Big spot here, 2-on, 2-2 pitch. Cleanup hitters up there. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts in the inning, 2 walks in the inning, and here's Butler.
Well, that was a big one there. Went right after her, maybe a little up and in, high and tight. Not juicy like the previous pitch was. Could not handle it, and a good time for a strikeout, but tying run at first. Butler with the RBI double her last time up.
And hits it there again. Same spot in right center field, and that's going to tie the game. If Gibbs can come around to score, she will. It's 2 runs in. Butler going to third with a stand-up triple. She hit it and hit it hard the other way again. It's 4-4.
Boy, that was, you couldn't have scripted anything different than what happened in the first inning. You're right. Same spot, just went right back to where it was pitched. It was away from her. She extended her arms well, took it to right center field on a shot. First pitch swinging, and we've got a tie game in a big spot now. Butler with 3 RBI in the game.
Another player in this game that's 2 for 2 already. Morgan Butler, the freshman. There's a strike to Longo.
Working on a cycle. That's the hardest one to get right there, the triple.
Double and a triple already.
Have you ever seen anybody get 3 out of the 4 in a cycle, and the one that they were missing was a single?
Yeah, that will happen. There's a tap to the circle, and Atkinson throws to first to end the inning, but not before a big 2-out, 2-run triple ties the game, and after 3, we're knotted up again. We were tied 2-2 after 1. We're tied 4-4 now after 3 innings. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
When you own a business, your loss could be your employee's loss too. That's why you should put American Family Insurance and me to work right away. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. I can help you design property and liability coverages that fit the needs of your specific business. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
Well, we have another 2 on the scoreboard for Louis. It's now 4-4. Louis Korak and Brent Birkeland back with you live at Alton High School. Lady Shells and Lady Redbirds tied. As we go to the 4th, we're tied at 4.
We should take that and play pick 4 with that. What do you think?
There you go.
2-2-2-2.
Off to the races. It's Payne, Pleaster, and Tyler now. To the top of the 4th inning we go.
Since I gave you the idea, if you buy and we could split it 50-50. How about that? I'm giving you a bargain.
So I fly and I buy.
I'm giving you a bargain because I gave you the brilliant idea.
Yes, you did. Ball 1 to Payne, the number 9 hitter. Haley Wazinski back to the circle.
Okay, you buy, I'll fly. How about that?
That's a little better. Ground ball to the circle, and Haley Wazinski throws to first, out number 1 in the 4th.
Payne had reached on an error in the 2nd inning and scored. This time, grounds out back to the mound, a comebacker. Haley's had a few of those now. That's 3 putouts for her. 1 up, 1 down, and I believe... No, I take that back. I was going to say I believe that's the first time she's retired the first batter, but also did the same in the 2nd inning. So
on a comebacker. Ball low to Paige Pleaster, who's been on base twice. Leadoff hitter.
I'm shocked. This is the first time she's going to see a second pitch in an at-bat.
Well, that one bounced on the plate, so good eye.
No. Whip your 3-iron out and golf that thing.
Sure. And here's a ball, making it 2-0 above the letters. Roxana playing their 3rd game of the year. Wazinski brings it in. Low and in. Ball 3. Well, 2 walks for Alton. Both scored in the last half inning.
I told you those things come back and they get you.
Pleaster waits. She'll take a pitch, and it's a strike.
Might take another one.
Come on, Paige.
Wazinski may throw one down the middle. Maybe time for the changeup here. We'll see.
Send it out there, Paige.
Haley looks in, gets the sign from Mayer, the catcher. Here's the pitch. Swinging a line drive foul down the right field line, and into the corner it goes. Ryan at 3rd, Longo at short, Fritz at 2nd, Gibbs at 1st, Butler in left, Gutierrez in center, Hartman in right field. For Coach Dan Carter. Wazinski. Pitch on the way. She takes a long look there at the catcher, and important pitch at 3-2. Line drive to right. Hartman coming in, can't get it, has to play it.
That's going to be free.
Off the fence, and Pleaster flying around 2nd, flying toward 3rd, standing up there with 1 out. She gets a stand-up triple to right field.
Oh, and it just kept slicing and slicing, and you see where the flag is blowing. It's blowing from center to right and just tailing away from the right fielder Hartman. No chance there, and a 1-out triple. Leister, the leadoff batter, on base for the third time, and the go-ahead run. Standing. What are the demands? What are the bases in softball? 60 feet away?
I think that's right, yes.
I was getting ready to say 90 feet away. And
different sport, ball one. That's 7 hits, I think, now for Roxana.
You are correct, sir.
4-4 game.
Let's go, Kay!
I keep telling you, you're the official scorekeeper.
Wazinski brings another one in with a shell at third base, 1 out, and a ball low.
Tyler 0 for 2, but scored a run in the first, reached on a fielder's choice. Comebacker to the mound in the second. I'm a little surprised Dan Carter doesn't have his middle infielders playing in here.
There's a strike called as Wazinski, good spot there, outside corner at the knees.
I know we're only in the middle part of the game, but you just don't know what else you're going to get. The cooler it gets out here, and the further this game prolongs.
Swing and a miss. Took something off there and kept it away again. 2-2.
Good pitch. Running away from the batter. Had her fooled well out in front.
See if she goes a little further outside at 2-2 to Tyler.
I'd bring it in on the hands, but they are going to go away.
Low and away, and it's 3-2.
Better be careful here. Myers on deck is already 2 for 2 with a couple of RBIs.
Battle, Kay!
Here comes another pitch. 3-2 pitch is tapped to third. Ryan Scoops thought about throwing home and then threw a wild one to first. Looked at home, and the Shells get a run. It's 5-4 here, and there's still only 1 out.
I don't think she would have had a play at home. They're really Leister running hard down the line. Left on contact. Really no chance to do anything there.
Slow roller, and Ryan had to go to her left towards shortstop.
Well, she had a play. Better off just going to first with that ball, but the indecision, I think, cost her a little bit because I don't think she knew if she wanted to throw it home or go to first with it. And Dan Carter converging with his middle infielders now, and they've made some miscues in this ball game that have cost him some runs.
Well, we have an error at second, short, and third for Alton today. E4, E5, E6.
We'll give Tyler the RBI on the play. The run would have scored. But Alton has left some outs out there, no doubt about it.
Fourth inning, and the Shells take the lead again. Shells have led 2-0, 4-2, now 5-4. 1 on, 1 out in the fourth. And Myers, 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs, waits at the dish. Swing and a pop foul back
right at you here, BB.
And not a play.
Come on, let me see little diving action here.
Could have had a souvenir on my birthday right there, but
busted noggin, but that's all right.
5-4 Shells have the lead again. 1 out. And Wazinski brings it to Myers again, up and away for a ball.
It's a good-looking hitter. I really like the way she attacks the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You said this is a freshman? Is that right?
I'm not sure about that. Change-up outside for a ball. 2-1 the count. Abby Ravel waits on deck. 3 and 4 hitters now, back-to-back. Heart of the order for the Shells, who take the lead again in the 4th inning. Ground ball back to the circle. Wazinski throws to second. Fritz there covering, out, and there's 2 down.
Another comebacker. Out recorded. Fielder's choice. They get the lead runner. 1-4 on the putout. And again, 5 putouts now for Wazinski. She's getting some comebackers, but It's another inning, though, where Roxana's going to get 4 outs, and they've taken advantage of a couple of those. Because Wazinski, out of the 5 runs that she has given up, only 2 of them are earned.
One ball, no strikes. One 1-0 pitch on the way, and it's outside for a ball. 2-0 to the Shells' third baseman.
1 for 2 with a singled in the first, struck out in the second, hits here in the fourth.
Roxana looking for its first win of the softball season. Foul ball to the Alton dugout. Dan Carter makes the kick save over there. It's 2-1.
Is he sitting on his bucket over there? No, they got some stools.
Pretty black stools. Moving on up. Bounce in. This pitch bounces in for ball 3.
Which classroom did he rip those off out of?
Oh, now. Leister with a triple scored on Tyler's tap to third base here in the top of the fourth. And it's a ball, and that's ball 4. Wazinski throwing down and in. It's 2 on, 2 out for Atkinson.
That's a dangerous walk there because Atkinson can certainly help herself out again. 2 for 2. A single, drove home a run in the first, doubled to lead off the third inning. She was stranded there.
Strike called to start the at-bat.
Or I should say the pinch runner Westfall was left at third base.
Roxana RBIs today. Tyler with 1, Atkinson with 1, Foss with 1, Myers with a 2-run single in the second inning. Swing and a miss. This one bounces in. Wild pitch sends the runners to second and third, but that's strike 2.
A base hit now. Could bring home 2 and make this a 3-run lead for the Shells. But Wazinski with a 0-2 count. You don't want to get too cute with this one here.
Long look in for Wazinski. Brings it home. Shot to short. Base hit. Into left it goes. Butler brings it home, but 2 runs will score, and Atkinson delivers. It's 7-4. It's a 3-run fourth.
Too much of the plate, and that's the problem. You bring yourself with a good hitter that if you get too much of the plate there, they're going to attack the plate. And Atkinson once again comes up with a big hit there. Takes advantage of the mistake. Moves into second base on the throw home, and I got 3 RBIs for her now. Is that right?
Right, 3 for 3 with 3 RBIs, and it'll be Westfall to run at second base again, and Atkinson goes to the third base dugout with some high fives there, and Atkinson handled the bat well last year, much of the season. It's a good hitter, pitcher for Roxana. Here's Sam Foss, center fielder. Takes high, ball 1. So the Shells now have 7 on the board. It's 7-4. And here in this inning, they have 3 runs, 2 hits. Swing and a miss.
And once again, an error keeping an inning alive. And the Shells are making the Redbirds pay for that fielding miscue once again.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Three runs batted in for Atkinson now. 2 for Myers. 1 for Tyler. 1 for Foss. Shells have scored in 3 of their 4 at-bats. Strike 3 called. Change up at the knees, and Foss could not pull the trigger, but the Shells trigger another rally there. 3 runs in the 4th. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th at Alton High. It's Roxana 7 The Alton Redbirds 4. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
There's a long pass. It looks like it's going to be overthrown. Oh, the receiver dashes under the ball and makes the catch. Touchdown!
Where did he get that extra burst of speed? That off-season training really paid off.
Alton Memorial Hospital's Human Motion Institute Sports Performance helps athletes maximize their potential and improve their game. With sports performance training, you'll leap higher, run faster, and throw farther. Learn more at altonmemorialhospital.org. Human Motion Institute Sports Performance, building better athletes.
The Redbirds need to go to work again. They trail again. Biggest lead for either team today now at 3 runs, 7-4.
Wait a minute, what's that 3 doing on the board? What happened to our 2s?
Strike called to Hartman. It's 0-2. Alton has never led. Roxana's had 3 leads, 2-0, 4-2, and now 7-4.
So Alton's due to put up a 3 spot, is that what you're saying?
Tie it up again. We've been tied at 2s and at 4s. We're in the bottom of the 4th, and Hartman fouls one back up in her eyes there and fouled it back to the screen.
What do we do if we run out of sunlight?
Turn the lights on. Maybe not. No
DC,
lights here.
DC working on that too, huh?
Put the light poles up. Use the parking lot lights or something.
Or they'll ask us to pull our cars up there and turn the headlights on. You've heard that one before.
The Riverbender truck.
That too. The ice cream truck.
The ice cream RiverBender.com truck. It could serve as both. Not in this weather though.
No.
No ice cream, thank you. There's a ball high. It's now 1-2 here as we play in the bottom of the 4th inning. Hartman, Palin, Gutierrez for the Redbirds. Atkinson brings it in. Swing and a pop down the right field line. Foul ball, right fielder over, but can't get it. Katie Lay had a good jump on it there, but it's still 1-2 to Hartman.
It's one of the longer at-bats of the game. They've all been pretty, even though we've had 11 runs in this game, a lot of the at-bats have been short, quick. Batters are attacking the plate today.
Emily Atkinson for Roxana brings it in. Another foul ball, and Hartman stays alive. Crowd getting a little bit bigger now into the 5 o'clock hour after work.
So what do you think? I didn't ask you about Conzo Martin going to Tennessee. You watched him at Lincoln, didn't you? East St. Louis Lincoln.
Another foul ball. Kind of surprising. I was thinking maybe Purdue, maybe Mizzou. Tennessee comes out of the blue.
It's an interesting situation, too, considering there could be some more sanctions coming at that program. But good for him. I mean, it's a step up for him from the Valley going to the SEC.
Another foul ball by Hartman. And still hearing the name, Matt Painter for Mizzou.
So does that make the shuffle? We move Paul Lusk up to Purdue?
Maybe so. Maybe Bruce Weber.
Stirring the pot here, aren't you?
Well, Purdue and Gene Cady days. And
yes.
Low and away for a ball. I'm just saying. 2-2 the count.
Good for Conzo. Good to see a Metro East guy prospering.
2-2 with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. In the circle, it's Atkinson throwing out Hartman. 1 down.
11 pitch at bat there. All for a little comebacker to the mound to start this home half of the 4th. Boy, it seems like a long game, doesn't it?
Yes, it has. We need to speed up these middle innings here. Palin takes a strike. These pitchers trying to settle down, trying to settle in. They can't keep the other team down. Only 2 zeros on the board for half innings. Had runs all over. Strike to Palin again. Strike call.
She struck out looking in the second, one of 4 Ks. 4 punch-outs here for Atkinson in the game.
Here's the next. It's high for a ball. Five freshman starters for Alton High, though. Strange mix with the seniors and the freshmen. Trying to mesh, and maybe it'll take a little time as things warm up, hopefully in April, and get things rolling here in 2011. 2-2 the count now to Palin. Amanda from the left side fouls one back right out of the catcher's mitt.
Late swing, too.
And catcher's interference. Speaking of right out of the catcher's mitt, because she's down at first base. So the bat hit the mitt.
I thought it sounded strange, but I thought it was just one of those quick ball off the mitt, but it was the other way around. It was the bat. Bat, then mitt, then ball. So runner on first with 1 out.
Gutierrez here, and thought the number 9 hitter may be bunting, but not there. It's ball 1. 1 on, 1 out, 4th inning. Emily Atkinson for Roxana brings it in. Line drive to center. Center fielder can't get it. It's over Sam Foss's head. And here comes the runner around third. She'll try to score on a double, and she will as the ball gets away on the infield. And Gutierrez put in the lineup today in center field, and she smacks one to center.
Are you questioning the bunt now?
No bunt. No bunt. RBI double.
Boy, that was one of the harder hit balls here today to dead center field. No chance whatsoever there to make a play for Foss. They trade spots, or actually Palin comes all the way around from first base to score.
And hit number 5 for Alton. And run number 5. It's now 7-5 Roxana. A lot of runs today for a softball contest. Here's a ball to Wazinski, 2-0.
Well, they've got 5 hits, and 4 of them have been for extra bases.
All starting with the Taylor Gibbs home run in the first inning. Double for Butler in the first inning. 2-run triple for Butler in the third. Gutierrez with the RBI double here. This is a ball in the dirt, 3-0.
Wazinski represents the tying run, and we know she's got a little pop.
Let's go,
Just saying. She's got a little pop in her bat.
Third at bat of the day as we roll through the lineup again for the Redbirds. Strike called inside corner, 3-1, taking there.
I don't know if she can get one up in this jet stream today. Anywhere from center over to left. It's going to be tough to get it out of here, but if she can go the opposite way, you never know. Taylor Gibbs already did.
We've seen some shots to right center field. There's a strike. Wazinski thought it was borderline. It's 3-2.
Boy, that was her chance, too. The pitch was right about waist high, up and away. Boy, that was a perfect pitch to go the other way, too.
Full count now. Atkinson has come back. 3-2. Ground ball to the right side. Second baseman flips to first. Out. Runner goes to third, though, with 2 down for Lindsey Ryan.
But Dan Carter would love to get this run home just to at least make this a 1-run game, and he'd like to keep the inning going because that means maybe get Gibbs, Mayer, and Butler back up there here hitting with 2 outs. He'd love to see that, but Ryan 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ryan takes inside corner for a strike, and 0-1 the count. 2 on, or make it 2 outs and 1 on. 1 run in for the Redbirds. Each team scoring here in the 4th. Came into this fourth inning with a 4-4 ball game, but Shells with a 3 spot in the top of this fourth, and Redbirds have answered with 1 so far. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch bounces in and off the catcher's mask to save a run, maybe. It's a ball down low.
That did save a run because I think Dan Carter was going to be aggressive here, and he may have gotten the run in. That's a fortunate break there for Roxana to keep that ball in front.
Bounced in, went off the mask of Myers, and then right in front of home plate. High to Ryan, 3-1. Taylor Gibbs waits on deck. Big pitch here as Lindsey Ryan waits. 3-1 delivery. Swing and a fly ball to right field. Right fielder back, twisting around in the wind and drops the ball. Can't get it. A run will score. And ending up at second base, the batter Ryan to make it a 7-6 game in favor of Roxana.
Well, that's a tough play because it should end the inning, and I think Lay knows it. She had to go a long way to backpedal to get there, but she got there in plenty of time, got the glove up, and just off the front of her mitt. And, that's a tough one to give up there. But the Redbirds will gladly take it and make this a 1-run game again.
You could see the wind playing tricks on it, and she was spinning and twisting her body a little bit. Gibbs takes a strike. It's 0-1.
So a catcher's interference and an error in the inning have accounted for 2 runs, and there's Alton again with another 2 up on the board. Tying run at second base.
Swing and a miss. Fastball, and that was power against power, strike 2.
Late swing there by Gibbs. Tying run at second base. A base hit could knot this thing up again.
High on the change, and it's 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes. Gibbs trying to tie the game up. It's a 2-run fourth for Alton. Both teams have scored in 3 of their 4 at-bats. We're in the fourth. Atkinson to Gibbs here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Short right this time. Right fielder in.
Run.
And this time makes the grab. Lay in short right, right on the foul line.
That was a tough play.
Yes, it was. Good running catch to end the inning. Redbirds settle for 2. And after 4 innings now, it's the Shells 7, the Redbirds 6. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Why is Roberts Motors #1 in Ford certified pre-owned sales in the St. Louis Metro East?
Visit the 169-point inspection all our vehicles go through.
Maybe it's because we've been doing it for over 60 years.
Or is it the large selection we keep in stock at all times?
Personally, I think the answer is all the above. Stop in today and see. Nobody does pre-owned better than Roberts Motors.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years in Alton, Illinois, or on the web at RiverBender.com.
Since 1947, St. Peter's Hardware and Rental has been helping you get the job done right. When planning a do-it-yourself project, party, or event, turn to St. Peter's for what you need to make it successful. St. Peter's carries brand-name tools like DeWalt, Bosch, and Milwaukee, quality True Value paints backed by a lifetime warranty, and everything else you need from gadgets to grills. Shop in-store or shop online. St. Peter's Hardware and Rental, the best products, service, and expert advice.
As the Roxana Shells come to the plate again, and their lead is 1 run now, 7-6. And the 5th inning now. Hits with the bottom 3 in the order. Warren, Lay, and Payne for the Shells.
So you saying we better get to 10 runs here? First 1 to 10 wins? Is that where we're going?
I don't know. There's a lot of runs up there already, and we still have 3 innings to go. Swing and a miss. Wazinski still out there. Morgan Butler has warmed up a couple of times, and she has pitched a couple innings in each of the games for Alton this year, the freshman. in relief of Wazinski. There's a ball low. It's 1-1. Kendra Warren 0 for 2. Strikeout, ground out. Swing and a pop-up near the Alton dugout. Gibbs over and drops the ball in and out of the glove of the senior first baseman there. Extra outs after extra outs here. 2 strikes instead of an out. Wazinski looks in.
You hope that doesn't hurt him.
Swing and a miss. Struck her out anyway, and it's 1 down.
She looks over at Haley and says, I wanted you to get the strikeout anyway.
Sure.
That's how that works.
Another K.
And that makes 4, is that right?
I think it's 4 on the day for Z. Wazinski now to Katie Lay. Up and away, ball 1.
You notice it's getting chillier?
Yes. More and more clouds, rain and snow tomorrow.
You might want to put that coat on.
I'll get there. 6th inning
because if
is
you
the
don't,
over-under.
Because if you don't, I will.
Here's another from Haley. Ground ball to the right side. Fritz is there, scoops and throws, and that's 2 quick outs for Roxana here in the 5th.
Haley hasn't had a 1-2-3 inning yet. Did I just jinx her?
You did.
Thank you.
Alyssa Payne steps in.
Well, it's 7, 8, 9 in the order. She's retired them with regularity except for the 1 batter, and it would be this one, Payne, who reached on an error and scored in the 2nd inning.
Ball 1 to the number 9 hitter. Wazinski looks in. 1-0 pitch to Payne here. It's on the way. Foul ball back to the screen.
Two outs, nobody on. We haven't said that very much today.
That's a rarity. 7-6 ball game, 5th inning. And the next strike called, 1-2 now. Wazinski has allowed 8 hits. And again, 7 runs, but unearned runs, the story of the game here for Roxana. There's 7. Outside for a ball. I believe it's 2 earned runs out of 7.
Correct.
2-2 with 2 outs. Here it comes, swinging a foul first base side. Another 2-2 coming here from Wazinski to Payne. Roxana is left fielder. It's on the way, and it's outside again.
Now, you don't want to walk the number 9 batter here with nobody on and 2 outs. You might be opening up Pandora's box.
With Pleaster on deck. Ground ball, slowly hit. Left side of the infield. Lindsey Ryan cuts it off, and the Alton third baseman throws out Payne. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Shells. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Roxana 7, Alton 6. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
You'll find it at Mallory's. Mallory's Sporting Goods in Wood River. Your high school gear and sportswear? It's at Mallory's. Athletic equipment for the little tykes? You'll find it at Mallory's. How about team gear and uniforms? Or personalized gear and specialty equipment? It's at Mallory's too. You'll find it all at Mallory's Sporting Goods, just minutes from your school off of 255, right next to the Walmart complex on Vaughn Road in Wood River.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Alton and Roxana, one-run game as we go now to the bottom of the 5th inning. Alton Redbirds to the plate. It's Mayer, Butler, and Longo, 3 freshmen here in the bottom of the 5th. Louis Korak and Brent Birkland back at Alton High School with you. 5 o'clock hour.
Every time I look at that flag, I just keep thinking, is it ever going to sit down?
Not today. There's a strike. We're underway in the bottom of the 5th.
But it hasn't happened. Probably won't happen. On your birthday of all
For days and days and days, it won't happen.
Shouldn't someone be spending a birthday a little more pleasant conditions than this?
You would think someone would have more sense, yes.
But yeah, you're right. We are talking about you.
Illegal pitch is called here by the base umpire, so it's 1-1 instead of 0-2.
You don't see that very often.
1-1 the count, not 0-2. Here's the pitch, bounces in, ball 2.
Since I didn't see it, would you care to explain what our illegal pitch was?
I guess I wasn't looking close enough. Blue was. We were not.
We're supposed to be the eyes and the ears of the listeners. We have failed them.
Yes. Foul ball. It's 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. We are scheduled for more Roxana action on Wednesday. Weather permitting, it'll be baseball. Roxana at home against Jerseyville Wednesday afternoon, 4:15.
See, I'm painting the picture of how miserable it is out here.
Ball high.
And you
ain't lying. We do have sunshine. That's
about it.
Bright spot.
Thank God.
3-2 now. Payoff pitch to Alina Mayer, freshman catcher. Cleanup hitter. Swinging a fly ball into right center field, and the right fielder over to get it. It hangs up, and the right fielder, Lay, makes the running catch.
Well, she's had a heck of a workout today, huh?
Back and forth, in and out.
I thought that might plug the gap once again. That seems to be the place to go in this game. But that one tails back towards her. That's the advantage the right fielder has. The ball is going to come back to them, as opposed to the center fielder where it's going to run away from him. Unless, of course, the ball's hit to the left side of the right fielder. So, good running catch there.
Here's freshman Morgan Butler, and she's had a great day. Double, triple, 3 RBIs with those 2 hits.
I'm telling you, working on that cycle.
Butler takes a strike. 7-6, Shells lead the Redbirds here. Girls softball. Live at Alton High.
Now, wouldn't you agree a triple is harder than a home run?
Sure, yes. She's going to right center field again, and it's in the gap again. There she goes for extra bases. Butler to second. It's a stand-up double. She's 3 for 3 in the same spot.
I was going to say, you might want to start thinking about taking that ball further off the plate if you're going to go away, or try to bust her inside and jam the hands there. But 3 for 3, like you said, all extra base hits, pretty much all in the same spot. And she represents the tying run here in the 5th. Longo to the dish.
Gonna bunt, but it's high for a ball. Ball 1. Well, Butler has half of Alton's hits now. 3 out of the 6.
That's just incredible that 5 out of the 6 have been extra base hits. Don't see that very often.
1-0 pitch, still going to bunt, and it drops low for a ball. got the bat back for ball 2. On a left-handed hitting Haley Longo. Gonna bunt, and this time foul toward the third base dugout. Roxana's dugout. Longo wears number 9. Haley again in 9th grade, and 4 freshmen: Mayer, Longo, Butler, and Palin. Then you add Gutierrez today in center, playing for Shelby Dudley, who has the shoulder injury. The freshman taking charge here. There's a ball high. Senior Kristen Hartman waits on deck. 1 on, 1 out for the Redbirds, trailing by a run. Takes low for a ball, and that's a walk for the Redbirds. It's 2 on and 1 out.
Tying and go-ahead runs out there, but you're getting into the bottom half of the order here. Maybe they can do something for Dan Carter's bunch. It's only a 1-run game.
Atkinson now with 3 walks. She had 2 walks in the third, and they both scored. Swinging a foul off to the right. Strike 1 to Hartman.
Oh, yeah, they scored on the big 2-run triple from Butler that tied the game.
Redbirds have never led. We're in the 5th. 7-6, Roxana.
Boy, look at the big gap in left center field.
Right center field, too. The corner outfielders playing the lines here.
Yeah,
and there's a tap right in front of home plate. First baseman picks it up. No play. She looked to third and second before looking to first, and bases are loaded for Alton High.
I don't know why Warren didn't take that one back. Boy, she had a play. She had a play at first base. Would have been bang, bang, but
maybe nobody yelling at her there.
Could be, too, because looked like there was a play to be made there, but
Amanda Palin now, ball 1 high with the Redbirds, hoping to take their first lead of the game.
So are we calling that a fielder's choice, official scorekeeper?
Oh, I'm not sure. Swinging bunt single or a fielder's choice, one or the other, yeah. Don't know. Flip a coin. If I had one.
I was going to say, I don't know what a coin looks like. I don't know what a dollar looks like.
1 ball, 1 strike. Palin takes low and away. Ball 2.
Don't you know they call me EP? Empty pockets.
EP, oh.
Empty pockets.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2 with 1 out, and the bases full of Redbirds here.
I think Atkinson would love a strikeout here. But Gutierrez on deck. And you know what she did the last time up? Roped that double to straightaway center field.
Strike 3 called. Outside corner, around the knees. Strikeout, and there's 2 down.
I've always said that as a coach, the biggest pet peeve is a backwards K. I've always gotten the indication that tells me you don't want to swing the bat.
Well, now, bases loaded, 2 down for the number 9 hitter. Gutierrez waits. And she shoots 1 to short. Bobbled once, twice, and now no throw. On the air, it's short by Pleaster. Kind of a knuckleball as it was off the hands of the batter Gutierrez, but that's going to tie the game 7-7. Everybody safe.
I think Longo also running there may have affected her just a little bit running in front of her, but I think she'll tell you it's a play that's got to be made, and she should make it. Tough time for that to happen because you're thinking the inning's over and Atkinson's going to work out of bases loaded and 1 out, but now you're back to the tying to the top of the order. Wazinski a chance to give her team the lead for the first time here today.
And you know Wazinski would like to do something. She's had 2 ground outs and a walk. No hits yet, and she won't go hitless much this year, I don't think. 1-1 the count here to Haley. So an error ties us up again. We're tied at 7 in the 5th.
3 times they've come back.
Ground ball up the middle. There's a base hit for Wazinski. Redbirds get 1. Another run coming in. It's a 2-run single for Haley Wazinski, and it's 9-7 Redbirds.
Boy, and the error really hurts this time, and what should be a 1-run lead for the Shells going into the 6th now all of a sudden is a 2-run deficit. Wazinski does make that mistake hurt. She is able to ground that one right back through the box, up the middle, brings in 2 runs. And another 2-out hit in this game. Turns out to be a big one. We've had some big 2-out hits in this game.
And Alton's first lead at 9-7 here in the 5th. Atkinson looks in. Lindsey Ryan at the plate. Tap to third. Abby Ravel comes in, throws to first, out there to end the inning, but the Redbirds get 3 big runs in the 5th to take the lead as we go to the 6th inning now. It's the Redbirds 9, the Shells 7. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
At Jack Schmidt Chevrolet in Wood River, we make car buying a breeze. A member of our sales team will assist you in selecting the perfect new or GM certified pre-owned vehicle, and we back it up with our guaranteed price policy. Our commitment to you continues after the sale with genuine Goodwrench service. So if you don't know where to get the best deal on quality vehicles and service,
You don't know Jack Schmidt!
In Wood River, Illinois.
Yeah!
Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money too.
9-7 Redbirds have the lead. Lead for the first time today. Roxana has led all day long, and the Redbirds keep coming back, tying the game at 2-2, 4-4, but now it is 9-7 in favor of Alton. They trailed at one time, 7-4, but have the lead now.
They've been relentless the whole day. They get down and come back and get down and punch back, and this time they punch back with a 3-run 5th inning and go up by 2. But Wazinski's going to face the big hitters here in the 6th. Pleister, Tyler, Myers, if anybody gets on, Ravel, Atkinson.
Line drive, fair ball, down into the left field corner it goes, and there goes Paige Pleister with a double as she smacked that one that may have hit the chalk in left field. It's a fair ball.
Well, back to usual. First pitch swinging, that's 3 out of 4 at bats for her, where she goes up there ripping at the first pitch, and it's a good start for Roxana, just what they were looking for. Now the tying run to the plate. Tyler up. She's been on base twice, has an RBI in the game.
Casey Tyler waits. Haley Wazinski got that pitch up. And Wazinski brings this one down low, and it is a swing and a miss over the top. Well, the Redbirds lead it 9-7, but Roxana has out-hit Alton 9-7. Tyler for Roxana. Swings and misses at that change of pace. Waited, still had a late cut, 0-2.
And Major League Baseball is supposed to start Thursday, right?
Good luck.
I was going to say, have fun. Go get them, boys.
There you go. There's strike 3 called. It's a 3-pitch strikeout after the double.
Just what Wazinski could use there. Went right after the batter and didn't waste any time this time. She got burned on an 0-2 pitch earlier in this game on Atkinson's 2-run base hit. This time, kept the pitch away. Tyler goes down looking for the first out of the inning.
5 strikeouts for the senior right-hander for Alton. Ashley Myers at the plate. 2 hits, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs for Myers. 1-0 pitch. Check swing, foul ball, right side. Again, Jerseyville at Roxana Wednesday for baseball here on the Big Z, weather permitting, and then softball Saturday. Into April we go. I hear April 1st, Friday, we may get 60 degrees.
Hallelujah.
April Fool's Day.
That's the joke.
Sure. They're fooling, but we can only hope. 2-1 to Myers.
If we go to Roxana Wednesday, you need to talk to Mike Arbuthnot and have that heated tent set up.
Heated tent. There's a pitch that pops out of the catcher's mitt, and the runner moves to third on ball 3.
Pass ball there, and the speed of Pleaster is able to take advantage of that. Be careful here to Myers.
Well, if it's on the infield, they need to get the out and not worry about the runner. It's a 9-7 Alton lead. Low in the dirt. And ball 4, I believe.
I thought it was ball 4.
Maybe one of those was a strike. Nope.
That's what I thought.
There she goes to first.
Now the tying run is at first base.
Only the second walk, I believe, for Wazinski in the game. 5 strikeouts.
You're right on top of it, aren't you?
For game 1.
See?
Abby Ravel.
You haven't mentioned anything about 3-pointers and layups or anything like that?
Nope.
You've shed the basketball mode. We both have.
There's a ball low, runner going, and no throw to second. 1 out. Redbirds need outs. Shells need runs. One out, 2 on, a double and a walk here in this inning, a strikeout in the inning too. Ground ball up the middle, base hit, could tie the game. 1 run in, another run holding at third, and it's going to be 9-8 on the base hit.
I think Charlotte Mathis might want that one back.
Holding that runner at third. First and third, and still only 1 out. RBI, Abby Ravel.
Well, now Roxana's fighting back, saying we're not going to go away quietly.
Here in the 6th.
They're going to put her on.
Runner goes to second, but no worries there. They're going to have the bases loaded and 1 out, it looks like. Because Atkinson is a dangerous hitter. 3 for 3, 3 RBIs, and Wazinski throwing another one outside for the intentional walk here.
Tell you what, that was close to coming back over the plate there. May want to be careful.
So Atkinson on 4 times in a row.
It's going to be up to Foss and Warren to try to tie this thing up, maybe give Roxana the lead once again.
3-0, and here's ball 4 outside. Bases loaded. Bases loaded for the Shells. 1 out, 1 in here in the 6th inning to make it a 9-8 ball game. And here is number 6 hitter, Sam Foss.
0 for 3, but does have an RBI in the game.
Struck out last time. And that's what the Redbirds are looking for here. The Shells again looking for a big hit. Line drive foul, first base side.
Darn near got it.
Almost got first base coach Bill Mathis over there. He's looking alive though, and it's 0-1. Here's the next swing and a base hit into right field. It goes into the right field corner. Shells get one, get two on the two-run double. Atkinson holds it third, and the hitter, Foss, who hit it hard the other way, gives Roxana the lead. It's a 3-run sixth, and it's 10-9 Shells.
Oh, a good piece of hitting there, just taking it the other way and roping that one by Taylor Gibbs, who had no chance to make a play. And huge hit for Foss, and Roxana, after giving up the 3, they come back and get 3. How many times have we seen that in this game where one team scores 2, the other team gets 2? They just trade punches. This is like a heavyweight bout right now.
So we had 4 2s up there to start. Now we've had 3 3s. That's a full house.
That looks like a boxer scorecard, doesn't it? 10-9.
Yes. 2-run double for Foss. It goes into the right field corner, and right fielder is now Taylor Fritz, and she had to chase it down out there. Now Roxana will go with Westfall again to run at third for the pitcher Atkinson. And Sierra Allen is going to be the batter here, number 15, to bat for Warren, the first baseman. So a pinch hitter here. 15, Sierra Allen against Wazinski. Pitch on the way. A tap toward third. Ryan has it coming home. Mayer blocks the plate. Out at home. Ryan to home. And that's 2 outs, and it's still 10-9 Roxana.
Well, good play by Ryan. You cut down that extra runner. Brings it right to the plate. Play goes 5-2 on the fielder's choice. First and third now. 2 outs. Lay to the dish.
Katie Lay for Roxana with 2 on, 2 out. Here's the pitch. It is low for a ball. Runner takes second, no throw. So Lay waiting here. Here's the next. It's low again for a ball.
It's the 8th batter to hit here in the 6th inning, so Roxana's big hitters are going to hit once again in the 7th. They may hit here in the 6th, you never know.
2-0 pitch. It is low and in for a ball with first base open. It's 3-0.
Let's go, Katie.
In this inning, a couple of walks, one an intentional walk, had a strikeout. And 2 doubles, 3 hits, ground ball to first. Taylor Gibbs has it. She will step on the bag, and that's the end of that. It's a 3-run 6th inning for the Roxana Shells, though, and they now take the lead back once again.
Ragusa drops to throw. Now lets it go deep down the left sideline. He's got top, and he makes a dandy catch.
Here's another steal by Bradley. Lumpkins all alone. He lays it in from.
Yeah. Woo!
It's long gone now because the Shells had a 3-run 6th, and now it's the bottom of the 6th.
But 3, 4, and 5 up for Alton here, so why do I get a feeling this is going to be our final score?
Ball low. It's 2-1 now to Taylor Gibbs, bottom of the 6th inning.
What do you think? 10-9?
13-11. But I don't know who's going to win. Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, that's right. You don't have a coin.
Swing and a miss. Taylor Gibbs had that one rising up in her eyes. It's 2-2 now.
She's had some pretty good hacks in this game. Something tells me she's going to get something to hit here.
2-2. Gibbs waits. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and it's a strikeout. 1 down in the 6th.
Boy, what a time to pull the plug there.
Another strikeout for Emily Atkinson.
6, is that right? We've started on the second hand.
Looks like 6. 9 runs, 7 hits for Alton. They trail again, 10-9. Play Granite City tomorrow in the Southwestern Conference opener, weather permitting. One ball, no strikes here to Alina Mayer. There's a strike call. One ball, one strike as Mayer steps out. One ball, one strike, and Mayer ready from the right side, and this one's up and away for a ball.
Well, I want to thank you for bringing out the headphones today. At least my ears are warm.
Exactly. Funny how that happens. The good old headphones. Line drive, base hit, and it gets by the right fielder. Alina Mayer will get extra bases. The Alton catcher is at second base, representing the tying run in the 6th.
Well, how many hits have we seen to right field and right center? Both of the teams really utilizing that part of the field well. Tying run at second base. Here comes Butler. First base is open. Charlotte Mathis, the ball's in your court. What do you do?
Right. Butler, no batting gloves on either hand. On a cold day, the pitch low for a ball.
She's a toughie.
And we'll see if the Butler did it. She's already done it at 3 for 3 with 3 RBIs.
Speaking of Butler, what do you think? A second Final Four,
Final
can you believe
Four
that?
again. Foul ball back to the screen here.
I want to know who the 2 guys are that picked this Final Four bracket on ESPN. Can you believe that?
How could
2
it be?
people out of 5.9 million entries.
Wow.
They talked to one of them this morning, and you know what his philosophy was? I just took a wild guess.
Of course. Foul ball, strike 2. Not in a million years would that Final Four be picked.
If I took a wild guess, I probably would have picked Arkansas, Little Rock, I don't know.
Illinois.
Illinois, Mizzou, teams that you know aren't going to get there.
1 ball, 2 strikes here. Redbirds need a hit. Probably would tie up the game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a deep drive to right. Way back it goes, and it hits the top of the fence and stays in the play in right center. And Butler almost got it out of here. I knew she hit it hard there again.
Can you believe that one? Goodness.
And we're tied 10-10 on the RBI.
Go check that yellow marker out there to see if there's a big old dent in it right now. I thought for sure that one was getting over, and
Boy, Butler 4 for 4, 4 RBIs.
Swinging the ball.
They're all extra base hits. 3 doubles and a triple. There's a bunt now. Back to the pitcher. Atkinson fires to first and out at first. Boy, bang, bang, but out the call.
Really close there. Boy, Longo getting down that line quickly. I thought she might have beaten it out, but bang, bang call goes to the Shells. I'm sure they appreciate that. Hartman now can give the Redbirds the lead once again.
10-10 ball game. Foul ball off to the right. Boy, Morgan Butler in the number 5 hole today. 3 doubles and a triple.
4 RBIs.
RBIs.
I want her on my fantasy baseball team.
Exactly. There's a tap foul at the catcher's feet. Strike 2 to Hartman, trying to do something here with a runner at third. 2 down.
One more, put it in there.
2-hour softball game.
We don't get this many runs in a baseball game.
No way. Foul ball, first base side. But coming up on 6 o'clock, you're in tune to WBGZ Alton. As we get close to 6, and still nothing decided in about 2 hours.
So why didn't we just show up right now?
Ball high.
We could have just skipped the formalities and broadcast the 7th inning.
And missed 20 runs.
Those 20 runs mean just as much as the 0-0s. If we would have started at 0-0, we're right back at square one.
Swing and a fly ball into right. Right fielder going back and will make the catch in straightaway right field, and that ends the inning. The Redbirds get a run to tie it. We'll go to the 7th inning, and it's 10-10 in the 7th. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Since 1947, St. Peter's Hardware and Rental has been helping you get the job done right. When planning a do-it-yourself project, party, or event, turn to St. Peter's for what you need to make it successful. St. Peter's carries brand-name tools like DeWalt, Bosch, and Milwaukee, quality True Value paints backed by a lifetime warranty, and everything else you need from gadgets to grills. Shop in-store or shop online. St. Peter's Hardware and Rental, the best products, service, and expert advice. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer more than savings accounts, checking accounts, money markets, loans, and IRAs. They also offer a Visa Platinum Card, which rewards their members with low rates, no annual fees, no hidden fees, no balance transfer fees, built-in safety features to protect your card from fraud, and a reward program which rewards you for every purchase you make. Apply today for a First Mid-America Credit Union Visa Platinum Card at www.1stmidamerica.org.
10-10 game as we go to the 7th inning here at 6 o'clock. Louis Korak and Brent Birkland back with you, and probably should have mentioned this a lot earlier, but after the game we will announce a Munganast Alton Toyota Player of the Game, and we may have to have a list of them because there's been heroes up and down both lineups here in a 10-10 game. 7th inning, and here we go. Roxana and Alton in girls softball, and it's ball one.
Is that a bad sign? I just sat down and I couldn't feel it.
That is a bad sign.
9-1-2 due up here.
Payne, the number 9 hitter, swings and misses. 10 runs each team. We also have 20 hits in the game with the 20 runs in the game. And some errors along the way, too. Plenty of those. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Looks like 7 errors total. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Payne. The pitch. Bounces in. 2-2.
Payne is 0 for 3. Scored a run in the 2nd inning. Way back in the 2nd inning. About 2 hours ago.
Way back. Two and 2 the count. Swing and a tap foul. Foul ball at home plate. Again, mentioned last inning that the Redbirds now have Taylor Fritz in right field and Amanda Palin playing second base. Wazinski ready with another. The pitch, swing, and a soft liner to Gibbs at first. Taylor makes the catch, and there's 1 out.
1 out on the line out. And here comes Pleaster. Get ready, because I'm sure she'll swing at the first pitch. She's done 3 out of 4 at-bats.
Single, double, triple. Almost a cycle there, my friends.
Here we go.
Low, ball 1. Been on base 4 times. reached on an error to start the game. One-0 pitch on the way from Wazinski, swinging a ground ball through the legs of the third baseman, Lindsey Ryan, and into left field it goes. Pleister at second, and she'll stop there. With one out, Shells have a runner at second base.
Not only one error, but two errors on the play because they were going to hold her up at first base. But once the ball was bobbled out in left field, Pleister took second base, so she reaches on the E5, moves up to second on an E7. And that would give Alton 5 errors now.
Roxana has 4, I believe. There's a fly ball to short right. Taylor Fritz in to make the catch. Makes the catch in short right. There's 2 down. And that will bring in Ashley Myers, the catcher for Roxana.
Dan Carter, the ball's in your court. First base is open. There's 2 outs. Myers, who's reached base 4 times. What do you do?
Got 3 and 4 hitters here back-to-back, so not easy either way.
Who do you take your chances with, though?
Mm-hmm. Swing and a deep drive to left. Left fielder going back, still going back. It's just fair, right in front of the fence, in front of the 200-yard marker down there. And it is an RBI double, 200 feet down the left field line, and it is 11-10 Shells.
I think we got our answer.
Just fair.
And there it is again. An Alton error comes back to bite him in this game. It's been nothing but mistake after mistake, and they wind up scoring.
So Myers gets the job done. Her 3rd RBI, her 3rd hit. And 11-10 now in favor of the Roxana Shells, if you can believe it. 7th inning.
I don't think it's quite over, though.
True. Alton could win it in the bottom of the 7th, whether they need 2 or 3 or whatever. Foul ball, out of play.
Tried to hit the ice cream truck.
Strike 1. Myers with 3 RBIs. Atkinson with 3 RBIs. Foss with 3 RBIs. 3 different Shells have driven in 3 each. The pitch. Up and away here. 2 outs, 7th inning. Shells have taken the lead again. They led 2-0, 4-2, 7-4. Then fell behind 9-7. Change up outside. Took the lead back at 10-9, 11-10 now.
If this were a baseball game, I think each team would be on about their 5th or 6th pitcher by now.
That's true. Running out of pitching. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
So Roxana scored in all but 2 innings. Alton has scored in all but 1 inning so far. A lot of crooked numbers up there.
Yes, a lot. Change up, strike 3 called, outside corner, and Wazinski gets the strikeout, but the Shells get a run in the 7th. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Roxana 11. Alton High 10. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
When you own a business, your loss could be your employee's loss too. That's why you should put American Family Insurance and me to work right away. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. I can help you design property and liability coverages that fit the needs of your specific business. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
Bottom of the 7th inning now. Louis Korak and Brent Berkland back with you. 2-hour plus now softball game at Alton High School, and it's ball 1 to Amanda Palin for Alton to start the bottom of the 7th, with Roxana leading again 11-10.
The seesaw battle continues.
Ball 2 up and in.
8-9-1 here for Alton. They've got hitters up, so like I said, I don't think this thing is over.
And neither is the JV game back there. What's that all about? Foul ball off to the left.
Probably 11-10.
True. 2-1 here to Palin, second baseman. Emily Atkinson trying to finish it off here and get a win for the Shells, their first win of the year. It's a ball low to Palin. It is 3-1.
This isn't the way you want to start. Careful issuing that leadoff walk. Palin has struck out twice. She reached on a catcher's interference and scored.
Here's the pitch. It's a strike, 3-2.
Gutierrez on deck. Wazinski will hit if anybody gets on. Then you have Ryan, Gibbs, Mayer, Butler. I don't know if this would get to Butler.
3-2 on the way. Here it comes. It's low and away. Ball 4 to start the bottom of the 7th.
And Dan Carter with a decision to make. Do you bunt the runner over? Take the bat out of Gutierrez's hands, because she's made good contact today, including a ringing double to center field that drove home a run. She also scored in the 4th. She's 1 for 3, but hit the ball well. But that is a tying run at first base.
Swing and a foul. Backing out of play it goes, and strike 1, and that's bad time maybe for the 4th walk of the day by Atkinson.
Now the others have hurt. The other 3 have all scored.
Swing and a looping fly ball to the shortstop. Out on the grass goes Pleister, and she makes the catch, 1 out.
That's a big out to get there.
1 on, 1 out. Top of the order now. Haley Wazinski and Lindsey Ryan will bat.
Right off the end of the bat. Pleister just on the edge of the grass in the outfield, able to make the catch.
Wazinski takes high, ball 1. We're in the 7th. Wazinski had a big hit her last time up, a 2-run single.
Yeah, that gave Alton a lead for the first time in the game.
Pitch on the way, ground ball off the pitcher's glove to the second baseman, and no out recorded there. It stays on the infield, but it's first and second.
Yep, that was just enough there with Atkinson trying to make a play herself. I don't know if that ball is able to get to Tyler. I don't know if she's got to play either way, because the ball was hit so hard. But once it's squirted away from Atkinson, no play anywhere. So now the tying run at second, the winning run at first, and I think we have a pinch runner at first, number 3 for Alton running. And Ryan to the plate.
Dominique Thomas comes in again. Cold off the bench and runs at first base. Here's a strike to Lindsey Ryan.
I'm going to take a wild, crazy guess here and say, getting some speed out there. What do you think?
Yes. Maybe a risky play here, but maybe Lindsey Ryan lays one down and you make the defense make a play. Nope, she pops it foul. Strike 2.
And even if they make a play, if you somehow it's second and third and 2 outs, you've got Gibbs. You got 3 and 4 chance to win a game. So now Ryan in a hole 0-2.
Strike 3 called outside corner, and it was out there, and the pitcher got the call.
And Ryan is a strikeout victim for the 3rd time today. Boy, tough day for her wearing the collar. 0 for 5.
Well, here's Taylor Gibbs. It's come down to this here with 2 on, 2 out, and Alton down at home by a run, 11-10, and looks like they're going to pitch out the first time. We'll see if they're going to do it again.
Boy, I don't understand this at all.
If they're going to walk her or not. Yes, they are. Taylor Gibbs at the plate.
Was that a pitch out there or what? I mean, that one was
just
close.
Outside.
Boy, they're going to load the bases here.
Ball gets away and the runners move up, and now
I don't know if I would do that again.
No, that would tie the game if she does it again. Roxana leading 11-10, and Alton's going to have the bases loaded, 2 outs, and of course it would come down to something like this in a game like this that we've had. Amazing. Here is freshman Alina Mayer.
She doubled her last time. Boy, this...
Flip the coin, roll the dice, and here we go again.
Hit the ball hard twice. 2 hits, scored 2 runs in the game. Here comes Coach Charlotte.
Mathis to the circle, and Coach Dan Carter will talk to all 3 of his base runners here and the batter, Mayer, who's 2 for 4, as we mentioned.
My thinking here is, now see, you load the bases up. A walk will score a run. If you go after Gibbs, you get an out, it ends the game. If you happen to walk her, okay, it doesn't end the game. But you're in a situation now where you've got a hitter up there that's, and I understand Gibbs has got a home run in this game, but I think Atkinson has come back and handled her pretty well going forward. She did walk and score in the 3rd, induced the fly ball in the 4th, and struck her out in the 6th inning. So,
bases loaded.
Risky move here.
Yes, it is. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th inning. Wow, what a finish here.
Base hit could win it. It'll definitely tie it.
The Mayer waits at the plate and takes ball 1 high. See if she takes till the first strike. Freshman right-handed batter, the catcher for Alton High. 11-10, the Shells lead by a run. We're in the bottom of the 7th, 2 outs, bases loaded. Swing and a shot to short. Out there as it was hit hard, but right at the shortstop, Paige Pleister, and that ends the ball game. Redbirds leave the bases loaded in an 11-10 game.
You couldn't have hit the ball any harder than that. I mean, how do you fault a hitter in that situation? You can't. You hit the ball as hard as you've hit it all day. You just hit it in the wrong spot.
And if it gets through, it wins the game for Alton.
Oh, no doubt.
But instead, Roxana wins it 11-10 at Alton High School. Back with a postgame in a moment. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
Final score again, 11-10 in favor of Roxana. They win it here at Alton High in a wild Riverbend softball game today, Louie.
You know what would have been more disappointing about this? If this was a doubleheader.
Oh, you can't even think about that, surely.
Nobody wanted to end this. It didn't want to end at all. I mean, it was a hitter's paradise out here today, and somebody had it. I guess it's fitting. It came down to the last inning. Each team's last at bat. Shells were able to prevail. Myers gets the big hit down the left field line, and sure enough, it turns out to be the game-winning run here. And again, we could have just skipped out on the first 6 innings and just played the 7th, right?
That's right. Catcher for Roxana, Ashley Myers, our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game with those 3 hits, 3 RBIs, and her 7th inning RBI again down the left field line, giving Roxana their first win of the year, and they are now 1-2. Alton losing for the first time this year. They're now 3-1. And now we'll keep an eye on the weather. Otherwise, they won't be playing softball for another couple of days.
It was good to know you. We probably won't see each other for another week or 2 here with the weather coming in.
That's true.
Or then again, we can get what we got Saturday, a whole bunch of snow and all gone by Sunday.
Yeah, we'll see. Roxana 11, Alton 10 as we wrap things up from Alton High School with girls softball today. The Shells win it, their first win of the year, and they beat the Redbirds again in a wild one, 11-10. Thanks to all of our sponsors and thanks to our engineer, Mike Montgomery. Thanks to my partner, Louis Korak. This is Brent Birkland from Alton High. So long, everybody.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by St. Peter's Hardware and Rental, the best products, service, and expert advice. Mallory Sports, where your sports world begins. Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place. First Mid-America Credit Union. New name, same great credit union. Jack Schmidt Chevrolet. If you don't know where to get the best auto deals, then you don't know Jack Schmidt. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Quality Buick, GMC, Cadillac. Serving the Riverbend for 52 years. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All your protection under one roof. Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend.